We are here with another edition of Serenity Before Sunrise. Thank you so much for joining. And let me actually pop these on because I just came from the eye doctor and I'm still a little dilated. So if you see me squinting a little bit, that's what happened. But that goes with our topic of self-care this week because you need to get that in. Get that in. Go get your checkups. Go get the things that you need to have done, like your yearly checkup, your annual checkups, your vision. Get your hearing tested because all sorts of things start happening, especially when you become a person of a certain age. Well seasoned, not old, but well seasoned. You want to, just make sure things are still in good working order, or make sure that you're taking care of things that have started to slip and slide, because as we progress in our years, things start not working as well as they did when we were younger. So just make sure you take care of that. But let's talk about some easy forms of self-care that don't require a lot of money. And one thing is most definitely this: working out. You can go for a walk. You can listen to some music, drink more water. I love, love, love to tell you to drink your water, take your vitamins, and mind your business. That's my line. So it's not just because I'm telling you something that's nice and a catchy phrase to say, but it's actually true. Those things do help you along. Get some blood work done. Find out if you're lacking any vitamins. Start taking those. Start taking a little supplement. You don't necessarily have to be on medications per se, but just to make sure your body is in good working order, because it needs vitamins and nutrients to keep up, what you do on a daily basis, just to make sure that you are, doing the best you can for your body. So I would love to be able to go to a spa like every weekend or whatever the case may be, but it's just not in the budget, honestly, to go spend $200, $300, $400 for people to rub on you, rub some seaweed on your face or something like that. But there are little things you can do to just make sure you feel good about yourself throughout the day. And with exercise and walking and getting out and getting fresh air, your endorphins kick in. That's your natural, a natural high, so to speak, where you feel good about yourself. You got a little bit more energy. I can definitely tell the difference in, how I feel when I work out and don't eat well, and when I don't work out and kind of eat I don't eat a lot of fast food, but if I grab something quick or something frozen, say I'm at work or whatnot, I can tell the difference in my body, and you should be able to. I want you to be at your best. You should want for you to be at your best for the people that you care for on a daily basis. Your friends, your family, your parents maybe, because we're in that sandwich generation where you're caring for kids as well as looking out for your parents just to make sure they're on the up and up. You can take care of yourself a little better. You need that extra energy. And just to talk about sandwich generation again, my father passed away in 2019, and it was taxing on me to take care of him, although it was my pleasure. Don't get me wrong. It was my pleasure to do so, but it's just different. So make sure you write in your journal today, not only things you can care for yourself, but how can you help your aging parents take care of themselves, things that they can do, because I call my parents teenage senior citizens, because they're not listening to you, and you're probably telling them some of the same things that they told you when you were younger, and now they don't want to listen. So let me tell y'all about my daddy, just to give you an example. So my daddy was 81 when he passed away, but he refused to stop driving, and I stole like 3 sets of keys, and he still had an extra key. I don't know if he knew how to hot wire his vehicle. He probably did. But what he would do, y'all, would put his truck in neutral, because our driveway's on an incline. He would roll it down the hill, roll it at 81 down the hill, and when he got to the bottom, then he would crank it up and drive off, so it would sound like a regular car like in the neighborhood, not in our driveway. Just sit with that. 81, sneaking out the house. So you need your energy to keep up with these parents. You need your energy to keep up with these kids. So please, please, please. So another thing that I found works is doing a digital detox. I know putting that phone down may be some sort of abandonment issues, may trigger some sort of FOMO, like your fear of missing out on something, but you're not. Put that phone down a little bit, put it on a charger, go get yourself something else to do. Do a puzzle, read a book, a real book with paper pages, because it will help your mind just relax. And trust me, anything that emergent that happens, you'll be notified, not necessarily by phone, but somebody will come tell you. It's not like you're doing it for a long time, maybe a few hours. Start small, maybe an hour or 30 minutes, and then move up as you become more comfortable with putting that phone down. But a digital detox works well. If you can't put the phone down for that particular reason or that long of a time, go ahead and just delete the app off your phone for a little bit. I promise you, when you reinstall it, everything will be there. Everybody will be with the same tomfoolery that they were doing before. You're not gonna miss nothing, okay? So we talked about taking a walk. How about eating a good meal? Prepare something that's really healthy. What I found works is maybe starting with meatless Mondays. So start with one day where you go meatless, just to give your digestive system a chance to relax, because it takes more effort to digest meats and maybe harder proteins than it does veggies. Get yourself maybe a meal. Start off with one meal if you can, and then move up to all day. That helps. And get a good night's rest. We are all on this journey to maybe do better, to hustle more, and to just keep up with inflation, if nothing else. All I ask is that you set a good nighttime routine for yourself where you wind down, you get into bed. So like maybe 30 minutes or an hour before bed, you start having a routine that you are able to go through where your body knows, okay, we're on this, time to wind down. We're on this section, we're winding down a little bit more. We're on this section, we're actually in bed and we're covered up. So get a good nighttime. Just like you need a good morning routine, you need a good nighttime routine. Try to implement that and start small. There's no rush. There's no specific way to do it, because authentic wellness means that you are okay with it and it's tailored to you and you're the one making it. So if you find that something doesn't work, then do it a different way, but just find what works for you. That's all I ask, because your health and wellness and well-being is my business. It's my mission, just to make sure you're comfortable with the way that you are doing things in your life, and you're not living a way that is hurting yourself to please somebody else. That's what we don't want to do. So in your journaling, write about today, maybe a good morning routine, a good night routine, things you can do that cost little or nothing to just take care of yourself in these very hard, unprecedented times that we are in. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you sharing. We do have some journals that I'll be sending out for the people who share. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. And what do you have to do? Drink your water, take your vitamins, and mind your business.